Hey, good morning, class. Good Saturday morning. That's the time that I'm recording this video. Welcome back to Lifespan Development. It is week number 8. It is our last week of class. So this is, in fact, a bittersweet video for me. It'll be the last time that I'm recording one of these videos and sending them out to you all. So before I begin kind of going over the last week, I just wanted to say thank you for making this summer enjoyable and special for me. I've really enjoyed this class especially. We don't get to meet in person, but I've really enjoyed kind of, getting to know each of you through your discussion posts, and then through your, the writing assignment you've turned in already, and the writing assignment you're working on currently. Some of you I've already graded, so those have been really cool for me to not only help me understand whether you understand developmental psychology, but it also just kind of helps me get to know you all a little bit better, sort of personally, and kind of where you're coming from and your experiences. So I've really enjoyed that. Thank you all for making this semester enjoyable in that sense for me. I hope that you all have learned a little bit about lifespan development, maybe also a little bit about yourselves, and kind of going forward. So anyways, I'll wrap it up here and get right into the heart of the matter, which is our last week. So just a heads up, exam number 4 is open, and it's going to close on Monday night. Same thing with our last writing assignment for this course, the theoretical application paper. That's open and due on Monday night. I know several of you have already turned those in, and I'm grading them as they come in. The theory paper, just remember, is pick 3 theories that we've covered. Big theories like Piaget, Vygotsky, Bronfenbrenner, any number of theorists. Connect it to some personal experience. Describe the theory in your own words. Connect it to some personal experiences, and make sure it's it's readable and grammatically correct and all that good stuff. So those are the 2 big things that you need to worry about, like in the immediate. Also be aware that we have one more exam number 5, that covers chapters, I believe, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That will be open until the 26th. It's been open for I think a week now already. I think some of you have already begun to take it, which is great. Get work ahead. But if you're still finishing some other things up, that's okay too. You still have time. You'll need to read chapter 18 and 19, which cover cognitive and socio-emotional development in that last stage of development, which is late adulthood. So we are finishing out. We are not just on the back 9. We're on the last hole, so to speak. If you're a golf fan, if you're watching the British Open this weekend, we're at the last hole. We've got to wrap things up, so to speak, just like we're wrapping this course up. That's where we're at in the lifespan. Chapter 20, though, is going to deal with the topic of death, dying, and grieving, which is inevitable. It's an inevitable part of life. None of us, we come into this life. None of us will make it out alive. Unfortunately, hopefully if we're lucky enough, we'll get to live a long life with a lot of loved ones and accomplishing many goals and things that we've set. So this is kind of that time to sort of wrap up and reflect on the end of things, which I know can be a pretty dark and bleak subject. But again, it's something that we're all going to experience one way or another, directly and indirectly, unfortunately. But that'll be the topic for the last chapter. So for this week, just heads up, because we have 2 exams and a writing assignment that are all kind of crunched together. I'm not doing a discussion post this week. I just want you to focus on, hey, if you haven't turned your writing assignment in, get that in by Monday. If you haven't turned in if you haven't finished exam number 4, you need to get that done as soon as possible. And then exam number 5 is, we just have a limited amount of time. I'm going to be turning your grades in next Saturday, so a week from today as I record this video. So your exam is due on Friday the 26th at 11:59 p.m. and there's really not a lot of wiggle room on that at all. Like I'm leaving the next day for Texas, going for for quick trip and back, but I have to turn your grades in before I go do that, so not a lot of wiggle room. So with that, make sure get your writing assignment in, finish up exam number 4. Once you've done that and you're ready, read the last 3 chapters. You may have to do like one day, one another, and then take your exam on Friday or something like that. Whatever works for you, however your schedule is like, that's up to you. But just know this next week is kind of tricky, but it's manageable. You've got this. You've been successful this far. No reason why you can't be any otherwise. So, all right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Call it good for week number 8. Call it good for the course. If you have any questions at all about this week, your grades, anything like that at all, please feel free to shoot me an email or comment on this video, when I post it. I'll be happy to answer as quickly as possible and as promptly and as accurately as possible. But again, thank you so much for this semester. I've really enjoyed our time together. I hope you have as well. So take care, everyone. Hope to see you around in some other capacity. All right.